Decades after accepting Sidious as his Sith Master, Darth Vader would come upon an ancient Jedi that was so overconfident and cocky that he had created his new order, and Darth Vader became his apprentice. In fact, even Darth Vader had to admit at some point that this Jedi had gone mad with power. It was something that the Sith Lord had not encountered before. The Jedi were known as peacekeepers across the galaxy and more tranquil beings. However, this ancient Jedi had long ago forgotten his way, and now that he was back, he was out to troll Darth Vader. This all began while Vader was on a mission.
During a raid, stormtroopers inform Lord Vader that there is some sort of a droid armed with a lightsaber putting up a heavy resistance against their forces. Without saying a word, Vader rushes towards this mysterious droid figure. Interestingly, Vader senses that there is something more to this droid than just machine. He asks, "What are you, creature?" The droid, overconfident, responds with a grand answer, telling that he is the Alpha and Omega of the Ordo Aspectu, Ruur, the eternal Jedi Knight. In a mocking tone, Vader simply responds with a clear fact, that he is Darth Vader, a Sith Lord who destroyed every Jedi and that no one will escape their destiny. After briefly dueling Vader, Ruur came to the conclusion that Vader was not a real Sith. He made sure that Vader knew that. Vader's response was one that he always felt towards droids. In a retaliation, Vader tells Ruur that he senses nothing in him, only abomination. Still, Ruur was not about to let Vader get the best of him. Sarcastically, he said that one of them is definitely mistaken. The duel proceeded, a harsh one. Both of them machines, only one of them still a man in flesh, and one a man in spirit. What Vader did, however, is calculate every movement and stance that Ruur used, and in a short amount of time he figured him out. After a quick maneuver, Vader cut Ruur's arm to the disappointment of the Jedi. While screaming no, Vader then force-pushed the droid into a wall and basically rendered him useless. Just as Vader thought it was over, a laughter started being heard from the droid. It was Ruur. He still wasn't finished with the dark armored Vader. Ruur proclaimed himself God of Machines. As he was saying that, a turret was activated and started firing upon Vader, giving him a heavy barrage of laser fire. This was all done by Ruur, who was controlling everything. Now Vader concentrated all his powers on stopping the fire. It was the last stand between Vader and the machines. It was at that moment that Ruur felt he had taken the upper hand. He told Vader that he had control over everything, including him, a fake Sith. This was the last straw. Vader had enough. Even after the fake Sith insult, Ruur continued to mock Vader, and in an instant, Vader picked up the droid with the Force and crushed him from left to right until he was completely demolished. In the end, Vader took the crystal powering the spirit of the Jedi Knight Ruur and would go on to present this as a gift to someone who would appreciate artifacts.
In the aftermath of the raid, much of the underworld is disputed.
All this good news and the present, we are blessed.
It is an ancient artifact. It believes itself a Jedi.
Put it with the rest of my collection. I'm sure we will find some use for it.
Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.